Hi, I'm Jack Xu, founder of Harvey Industries. Today, I would like to introduce Harvey's two models of wood lathes. In the last few years, Harvey have sold quite a few of the lathes in the market. But we still have a lot of inquiries and questions from customers about how different is Harvey lathes compared to other lathes in the market. First, I would like to talk about the ideas why we designed and developed these two lathes. Secondly, I'm going to talk about how we did it. For our wood lathes, we believe there are three major factors to make a great lathe. Number one, stability. Number two, accuracy. Number three, the spindle torque. From what we can see in the market, most of lathes, the three factors, we don't believe they are good enough. That's why we decided to design two new lathes to solve the issues. These three factors will determine the performance quality of any wood lathe. Let's take T40 as an example to explain about these three factors. Number one, stability. Stability mostly depends on the mass of the body. The normal midi lathe has approximately about 100 pounds or less in weight. But T40 without legs, it is 180 pounds. So this much bigger mass will generate a big resistance to vibration to create stability. Number two, accuracy. The accuracy is created by two factors of a machine. Number one is the actual alignment between the spindle and the tailstock. Number two, the runout of the spindle. These two factors will determine the whole accuracy of the lathe. T40, the spindle is built by a chrome heat-treated thick spindle. T40's actual alignment between the spindles and the tailstock is controlled under 0.03 millimeter or 1/1000 of inch. So this is the accuracy mostly applied to metalworking lathes. Secondly, the runout of this spindle, we control it under 5 micron. Again, this accuracy is only applied normally to metalworking, high precision lathes. In order to get this 5 micron runout, we use 3 bearings to support this thick spindle. This spindle is precision ground out of heat-treated chrome steel. Number 3, spindle torque. This is the most important innovation of Harvey lathes. For the first time in the market, we use the industrial servo motor for these two lathes. This servo motor is also called smart digital motor, using rare earth and with a very high performance compared to any existing DC motor or AC motor. The two biggest advantage of servo motor is, number one, this motor has a capability of 300% overloading. In other words, this little motor is only 1 horsepower, but actually it can be used as 3 horsepower in performance. Number two, the reactive speed. This motor can react to load in 2 microseconds. In other words, this motor reacting speed is 20 times quicker than an airbag in a car. Most of the DC or AC motors on other lathes, their reacting speed is only 200 microseconds. In other words, it's 100 times quicker than normal lathes. This is extremely important for turning. When you meet this kind of workpiece with nut, you got a problem when you turn it because the cutting force of this nut compared to other area is many times bigger. So you need a very quick response from the motor to create much bigger force to go through it. Servo motor happen to react in 2 microseconds, so you will not feel there's any store during the turning. Okay, let's talk about T60S. Again, 3 factors. Number 1, stability. This monster has a mass of 726 pounds. This big mass created incredible stability against vibration. The whole body, including the stands, are made of high-grade cast iron. T40 is exactly the same. Everything is made of cast iron. Number 2, accuracy. T60S, the accuracy is exactly the same criteria as T40, which is the alignment of the center is 1/1000 or 0.03 millimeter. The runout of the spindle is 5 micron. So the accuracy is the same, the 2 lathes are the same. Number 3, the spindle torque. Because this size is 24-inch, so it requires much bigger torque. Because of this 2 horsepower servo motor, this lathe can generate up to 60 Newton meters spindle torque. T40, by the way, is 12 Newton meters spindle torque. This high torque will guarantee the accuracy and smoothness of your turning at the very low speed. So because of the 3 factors, improvement and innovation, T40 and T60S is unlike any existing lathes in the market. Next, let's talk about the functionality and structure design of these 2 lathes. Let's start from T60S. This lathe can make outboard turning by slide the spindle to the end of the bed to make much larger outboard turning. Thirdly, this lathe has a very special design for tailstock. In order to avoid your inconvenience about moving this tailstock when you don't need it, this lathe designed a swing away bed for the storage of the tailstock when you don't need it. Very neat and convenient. Also, this lathe has a remote control with magnetic base, so that it's very safe and convenient when you are turning at this side. Also, T60S is equipped with a protection guard for your safety. For spindle indexing, T60S and T40 has the same system, which is a toolless indexing system. It has 48 indexing points with a toolless indexing pin. Very, very convenient. T40 indexing system, by design, the same as T60S, but it has 24 indexing points. Finally, T60S has optional extension bed, 20-inch extension bed. It will be mounted a little bit lower at the end of the bed so that you can make outboard turning. Okay, let's talk about T40 functionality and structure design. Again, this T40 is also variable speed spindle, but the speed is from 60 RPM up to 4,300 RPM for high-speed turning. And unlike T60S, the outboard turning functionality is a little bit different design. It uses a rotate type of the spindle stock to get the capability of turning big diameter outboard turning. It has an optional outboard turning attachment so that you can put the tool rest into this hole to make the outboard turning. If you like even longer bed, we offer this optional extension bed, 18-inch in length. With all these thoughts put on these two lathes, together with the three unmatched advantages of this design, this lathe is able to make a very perfect performance when they start to work. So let's try how it works. Super smooth, stable, and quiet. Right now, this lathe is running at 3,500 RPM. Very, very smooth. So Harvey Turbo T60S and T40 are not revolution of wood lathes, but they brought wood lathe quality into a next level. So if you want to have much better quality wood lathe and you want to have much better experience during turning, I would recommend you to choose either T40 or T60S. Thank you for watching.